Why does everyone still keep buying the 2022 Toyota Corolla, even in 2026? I mean seriously, there are faster cars, more advanced cars, even cheaper cars in some cases. So why does this one keep showing up on best-selling lists year after year? Is it just hype, or is there actually something special going on here? Because once you really look into it, the answer might surprise you. Let's start with the obvious. The 2022 Corolla doesn't try to be flashy. It's not screaming for attention. But at the same time, it doesn't look boring either. Toyota actually did a great job making this generation look modern and slightly aggressive without overdoing it. The sharp headlights, the bold front grille, and the clean body lines give it a confident look. It's the kind of car that blends in, but in a good way. And that matters more than you think. Because most people buying this car aren't trying to show off. They're trying to make a smart decision. Now step inside, and things start to make even more sense. The interior of the 2022 Corolla is simple, clean, and functional. Everything is easy to use, easy to understand, and right where you expect it to be. There's no learning curve here. You've got a solid infotainment system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, physical buttons where you actually need them, and a layout that just works. And in a world where some cars feel like they were designed by software engineers instead of drivers, that simplicity is refreshing. The seats are comfortable, the driving position is natural, and overall, it feels like a car you can live with every single day without getting annoyed. Now let's talk about how it drives. And this is where expectations matter. Because if you're expecting something fast or sporty, you might be disappointed. The 2022 Corolla is not built for speed. It's built for consistency. The acceleration is smooth but not aggressive. The steering is light, making it super easy to handle in city traffic. And the ride quality is comfortable enough for daily commuting. It's not exciting, but it's not trying to be. And that's actually one of the biggest reasons why people keep buying it. Because when you're stuck in traffic, going to work, running errands, you don't need excitement. You need something that just works. And the Corolla does exactly that. Now let's get into one of the biggest reasons behind its popularity: fuel efficiency. The 2022 Corolla is incredibly efficient. Whether you go for the standard gas version or the hybrid, you're getting excellent mileage. And over time, that adds up. With gas prices always changing, having a car that saves you money every week is a huge advantage. It's not just about buying the car, it's about owning it. And this is where the Corolla really starts to shine. Because it's not just cheap to run, it's also cheap to maintain. Toyota's reputation for reliability isn't just marketing, it's built over decades of real-world performance. The 2022 Corolla is known for being dependable, low maintenance, and long-lasting. We're talking about a car that can easily go 200,000 miles or more with proper care. That's not something every car can promise. And for most buyers, that peace of mind is worth more than extra horsepower or fancy features. But let's be real for a second. No car is perfect, and the Corolla definitely has its downsides. First, performance. If you enjoy driving, like really enjoy it, this car might feel a bit underwhelming. It's not going to give you that adrenaline rush. It's not going to make you take the long way home just for fun. It's practical. Second, interior space. While it's comfortable for most situations, the back seats can feel a bit tight, especially for taller passengers. And the trunk space is decent, but not class-leading. So if space is a top priority, you might want to look at other options. Third, competition. In 2026, the competition is stronger than ever. Cars like the Honda Civic, Hyundai Elantra, and even some compact SUVs offer more features, better tech, or more exciting driving experiences. So the Corolla isn't the obvious winner anymore. But here's the thing, it doesn't need to be. Because while other cars try to impress you in the short term, the Corolla focuses on the long term. It's built to last. It's built to save you money. It's built to make your life easier. And that's exactly why people keep buying it. Now let's talk about value. In today's market, the 2022 Corolla sits in a really interesting position. It's new enough to feel modern, but it's also old enough to be more affordable than brand new models. And when you combine that with low maintenance costs, great fuel economy, and strong reliability. You get a car that just makes financial sense. It's not an emotional purchase. It's a smart one. And for a lot of people, that's exactly what they're looking for. Think about it. Not everyone wants to deal with expensive repairs. Not everyone cares about having the fastest car on the road. Most people just want something that starts every morning, gets them where they need to go, and doesn't cause problems. And that's where the Corolla dominates. It's predictable in the best way possible. You know what you're getting. And more importantly, you know what you're not getting. No surprises. No drama. Just a solid, dependable car. So, why does everyone still buy the 2022 Corolla? Because it delivers exactly what most people actually need. Not what looks good in ads. Not what sounds impressive on paper. But what works in real life. And in a world full of complicated, over-engineered cars. That simplicity is powerful. So is it the most exciting car you can buy? No. Is it the most advanced? Also no. But is it one of the smartest choices you can make? Absolutely. And that's why it continues to dominate the market, even years later. Now I want to hear from you. Would you still buy a 2022 Corolla today? Or would you go for something newer and more exciting? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read all of them. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to